Hello, everybody, and thank you for accidentally clicking on another episode of God Hunters. In our last episode, we left off as a gigantic catastrophic.
Cataclysmic.
That's the word I was looking for.
Cataclysmic catastrophe in the catacombs.
Yeah. Look at you.
Word master here.
Oh. Yeah, what Steven just said, a cataclysmic catastrophe in the catacombs. But it just turned out it was a dream. It was a dream that you, Kronk, had. And Shamos wasn't there at all.
Was it a dream about a memory?
I think it was a flashback memory thing.
Yeah. So we're going to pick up from where we left off of Kronk. You have just been woken up and you rise from your cot. The sun beaming high in the sky, creating rays of dancing light in the swaying canopy above you. Did I say swing? Swaying.
Swing.
In the swing.
In the swaying canopy above you. From the position of the sun and how uneasily well rested you feel, you determine that it's probably around 9 o'clock in the morning. You rise a little higher and you turn to your group and ask why you were allowed to sleep in so late, to which Chester responds, "We don't have too far to get to the exit from here. Maybe a half day's travel of that. If you all have a much longer road ahead of you, and a few extra hours goes a long way out there. Not to mention, things should be a lot easier from here. The flesh won't be as dense from here forward." Kronk, you rise, and I'm going to set the floor for you guys here if you guys want to talk or do anything special before you depart.
I'm kind of imagining Dametrius kind of huddled around a little fire right now, cooking up some brekkie.
Ooh. What are you cooking?
He's cooked.
Because it's probably
flapjacks.
Well, you just brought that with you?
Yeah, he's got some basic ingredients in his satchel. Like he's got some flour and he's got some butter wrapped up in a cloth.
Okay, so that I should just assume that Dametrius always has some basic ingredients. I assume nothing perishable. So, well, I mean, you have butter, so it's...
But it keeps in the cloth just fine.
Okay.
For a time, until he has to go and get some more.
Probably still cool from the winter that y'all just left.
Yes, in fact, he actually has some reindeer butter.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember giving you that, but yeah.
No, I mean, he just took it. He took it before they left.
When you raided the fridge, got it.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Kronk. What is it, Dimitri?
Would you like some breakfast, brother?
Of course. It's the most important meal of the day.
Truly. You seemed pretty out of it as well, so I figured you must be rather peckish.
Dreams, they're kept me awake last night.
I think we talked about it at the end of last episode.
Yes, I vaguely remember that conversation, but then you passed right the hell out. How many would you like?
I don't remember anything.
And you said, what was he making again? Sorry?
Flapjacks.
Oh, 2 or 3 would be fine, thank you.
If only we had pancakes.
Okay, well, it's a more fun name for pancakes there, Roscoe. Don't you think flapjacks, it just kind of excites the nerves, doesn't it? Pancakes just sounds drab.
I had a friend named Flapjack once.
Well, you see?
He died.
Lord, when he was alive, was he an excitable character?
No, he couldn't talk.
How did you
The
call him
master cut his
Flapjack?
tongue out.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it's best I don't ask any more questions. All right, here's your pancakes.
And he hands over a fat stack.
Thank you.
All right, so as he's handing over the plate of flapjacks, he has a little bit of honeycomb in his hands that he found, and he squeezes some honey over it.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
gonna kind of
syrup guy myself.
I'm gonna use like a very light burst of my flame breath to kind of glaze it, melty glaze it over my pancakes.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, there's still some solid butter on the top of those flapjacks.
Yeah.
Anything else with anybody?
Hey, let us enjoy our flapjacks. We went through a lot.
So, Chester.
Yeah.
You said we have about a half a day's travel left?
Well, from here, from the fort to the edge of the forest is only about another couple hours, if that. But from outside of the forest to the next town, which I imagine where you're going to want to be, is about half a day's travel. Northward. But I was going to tell you that later.
Well, thanks, I guess, for
I'll remind you
now.
when we get out of the forest in case you forget.
South, east.
All right, you write that down, Roscoe.
I consume all 3 pancakes in 2 bites.
All right, everybody consumes their pancakes, and we make our way through the rest of the forest without incident. Much like the entrance of the forest, where it seemed to be just kind of splattered and etched, or I should say splattered and freckled. What's the word? Anyway.
Speckled?
Speckled. Speckled.
Yeah,
speckled, yes.
Not good with the words today.
No,
I'm sorry
I'm
the
not.
pancakes were so problematic.
No, it's okay. My
They were pancakes. I knew it.
Problematic pancakes.
That'd be the title.
that's the episode name. Thank you, Nick.
Hey, you're welcome.
Jamos had to contribute since he wasn't here last episode.
I gotta do what I gotta do, you know?
Shamos was just silently eating the pancakes in the corner, just listening to this awkward dialogue. Like, what the hell is wrong with these guys?
So the forest resembles much like when you all came in through the original, from the other side of the forest, where the flesh is not nearly as dense and it is speckled across the trees rather than coating each and every single blade of grass. And you all, after about an hour's travel, you come out on the other side of the forest. And however, unlike the entrance that you came through, you can already tell a drastic difference between the two sides. It's almost as if stepping into 2 different worlds, where the other side was lush and green and vibrant. This side seems to deteriorate, and the farther out it goes, it goes from this forest, you see that it becomes more and more like a desert, with the soil slowly turning to sand as the grass dissipates across the land. You see Chester point a direction and says, "Now, if you follow that path there northward, you're going to enter a town called Folsom. Should take you about a half day from now."
What was the town?
Folsom.
Oh, fuck.
Folsom. Demetrius is gonna lean down to Roscoe.
Roscoe, I thought he said southeast.
Wait, I wrote it down. Chester, you must be mistaken. I think we need to go that way. He points west.
You know, fellas, I can only guide you so far.
It doesn't seem like you've guided us very well at all.
It's okay.
Did you get through the forest, yes or no?
Oh, yes, but I'm afraid we're on the wrong side.
What will we find in this Folsom?
Well, you'll find a town being rebuilt first and foremost, but they will welcome you with open arms. It's a town I used to visit in my youth, but found tragedy many years later. And only within the last few months, actually, have they decided to rebuild and try to find what made the town so special in the first place.
That's fantastic.
Now, once again, if you go that way, and he emphasizes his hand as he points northward,
His northward hand.
you will find Folsom. If you go that way, and he points west, I don't know what the hell you'll find, but it won't be Folsom.
All right, we'll take your word for it.
Right.
All right, boys. We're heading east.
You just walk back into the forest.
Roscoe has no sense of direction. He's heading the way that...
Roscoe, this way.
He just I'm going that way.
No.
Roscoe's going, to clarify, Roscoe's going towards Folsom. He just thinks it's east.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I think the lad's onto something.
There is a trail, like I said. It's a defined.
He's following the trail. He
Okay.
just
Is there a
goes-
sign
That
with,
says,
like,
north.
four
Yeah,
directions?
right outside of the forest, there's a sign that points north. It says Folsom.
He's like, this must be east.
This must be east.
That doesn't even sound like... I'm going. Bye.
He doesn't get that far because he's so short and got stubby legs.
Okay. Fuck.
Jeez, didn't want to give the little man a breakdown. All right, let's just go.
As you all walk away, the scene cuts to Chester and Tim. You know, I worry about them. Me too, but they made it this far, so. Yeah, but you know what? It's out of our hands now. And they turn back to the forest and make their way inside.
Were we like waving to you like as we walked away?
We didn't get a chance to say goodbye to them.
Oh, I assumed you all, because Roscoe said he was walking away.
Well, that was just Roscoe.
Goodbye, Chester. Bye, Tim.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Don't die now. You hear?
You didn't get the effect you were going for with that.
I don't know what I got. Can't wait. That's a good Arthur. Go down now, you hear?
You're all right, girl.
You're all right, girl.
Let's get out of here.
Run! Anyway, you all follow the trail northward.
What? Lenny!
God damn it, Dutch! All right.
No, Arthur. No. Why don't you
right.
just listen to Dutch?
That's actually not too far off. Let's
going off the
get back
fucking
on. Yeah, let's get back on
That
the.
was my bill.
On the. Oh, I thought that was
a
your
good
Micah.
bill.
I thought that was
No,
Micah.
a good bill.
Oh, that's kind of yeah.
Hey,
Bill's hard to
Blackman.
do. Hey, Black
Bill Williamson.
Let's get the fuck out of here. God damn.
Yeah. All right. You all begin northward, and it doesn't take very long before the sun overhead begins to feel like it's baking you all alive. It seems that in just the short distance you all have traveled, the heat has become unbearable. Except for you, Kronk, who, as a lizard, enjoys the sun.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so easy for me to picture him doing that.
just like snatching flies out of the air.
I need everyone but Kronk to roll a perception check.
4.
10.
10.
Okay. Who rolled a 10?
Oh, me.
Okay. um, Roscoe, you wonder if perhaps the sun was always this hot, but around in this region, but because of the towering canopy shading you all, it protected you from its scorching rays. Shamos and Dametrius, you utterly and unabashedly believe that this is evil sun magic, and nobody can convince you otherwise.
Are we already in Hades?
What?
It's so hot.
It must be a very powerful sorcerer.
Can't stand the heat, can you?
Someone make an Arcana check.
I'm just gonna let this happen. I fucking hate those guys.
I kind of look at Roscoe like, what's up with these guys? Like,
Yeah, we're too cool for school.
You continue moving, and more hours pass as you trudge along the sandy path before you, and the idea of the frosty kingdom of the north would make your mouths water at this point, providing your bodies had the moisture to spare. Sweat drips from your brows and from your chin, evaporating before ever even getting close to the desert floor. And it's around this time that even you, Krunk, begin to feel the effects of the sun, which you find especially odd because even in the most extreme cases of heat from the sun, you've never had an issue with it before, and in fact, you've always had the idea of the hotter the better.
He needs a cool hide, like all reptilians.
Gronk, do you think you could light us a fire and cool us down a little?
Yes, perhaps that would provide us more respite there, Roscoe.
oh,
Fool!
what is going on?
Why don't, Krunk, I'm going to let you decide what kind of check you want to make, but I want you to make a check of your choice to understand the oddities of this phenomena.
Okay. Maybe an investigation?
Okay, yeah, if you want to make an investigation check, you can.
Hold on,
Like,
wait. What's
this
the
is-
modifier on that?
That's intelligence.
Damn it. Okay.
He does
Are
not
you
have
low
a
on
lot
that?
of breath.
I don't have any modifier for intelligence. I have +0.
Yeah.
But you're
This
indulged,
is
so-
your choice. You don't have to make an investigation. Whatever you decide, it will affect
yeah.
kind of what you determine, of course, depending on what kind of check you want to make, though.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, I can't like make like a strength check, you know, like that.
Well, yeah, you gotta just punch the sky. You're like,
I
ugh.
could.
Yep, that's pretty hot.
Is there any type of Constitution check I can make?
There would be I wouldn't say that would affect what you're looking for. Constitution checks are usually made for like health reasons, like to protect against poison or to protect yourself against like the heat of the sun, which I guess you could do, but it's not what you're looking for, I should say.
Okay. Well, I don't have very many good options then.
You can make a wisdom check or an arcana check.
I could, but my wisdom is a -1.
Well, that's on you. Okay, I'm just letting you know.
I'm a big boy. I swing and hit things.
What's happening? It's so hot.
All right, okay, I'll make a wisdom check.
Okay, go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Here we go.
Collapse.
8.
Hot damn.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you're just like, damn, that's a real hot sun.
This isn't my strong suit.
That sun is spicy. Yeah. You all have this heat is getting to you all to the extreme at this point. You all are at your final gulps of water in your respective canteens.
Shamos, do you
What
have
and
any
what?
spells?
What?
Do you have any cold spells? Damn it!
No.
What the fuck are you here for then?
What is the use? Can you produce
Get with
anything,
her,
man?
dude.
Train.
Do you have anything?
You have ice? You can't make ice?
I have. Well, I do have an ice spell. Forgive me.
Good lord.
I can cast it, I guess, but I
Yeah, well, give it here, man.
I don't know if it'll help.
What is it?
It's Ice Storm.
Oh my god. At this rate, I take it.
Maybe
I
it'll
don't know
melt
what you
the
want
ice.
to do.
I feel like that would help.
Maybe it'll melt the ice and cast it into the sky, and it'll turn into water, and it'll rain.
You know, it's actually not a terrible
What's it?
idea.
What to do?
A hail of
Let
rock.
me read it out of my spell book real quick. A hail of rock hard ice pounds to the ground in a 20-foot radius.
Okay, never mind. Wait, maybe it'll kill us faster and put us out of misery.
It's a 40-foot high cylinder.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's a big fucking cylinder.
Say, Shamos, I mean no offense when I ask you this, but why in blazes haven't you used that yet?
I haven't seen the right opportunity.
There have been plenty, man.
Sorry. Why don't you cast the spell, huh, Dimitri?
Oh, maybe I will.
The heat is getting to us. Just relax.
Are we like?
Sorry.
Are we hallucinating?
Shall I
anything?
cast calm emotions?
It's just a therapy session.
I imagine like our like clothing is wrapped around our heads and stuff. Like just
Yeah. Well, yeah, except for Demetrius.
He's just not wearing
He
clothes.
took off his swim trunks.
No, yeah, Demetrius doesn't have any clothes.
damn, bro. Just walk around naked all the time.
Yeah,
there
like his chest and chest hair is like glistening with sweat.
Is there any?
Wow.
Is there any shelter perceivably like anywhere close?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Make a perception check.
Come on, buddy.
Please.
You can all make perception checks if you'd like.
Okay.
I rolled a 14.
I rolled a 15.
14.
Okay.
11.
Okay. While you don't see any immediate protection from the sun around you, you all do see a small dot on the horizon that resembles a small, very, very small skyline of a town.
Like, is it like really, really far away though?
Yeah, it's like very far away, like to the point that you're only just able to make out like the gate, or I should just say like the silhouette of the town. However, with your all's perception check as well, you all hear the beating of heavy wings above you. And you look up and you find yourselves looking at 3 giant hawks. From their heads following down their backs to their tail, they are colored a deep and rich mahogany brown that seems to absorb the light of the beaming sun over you. Down their chest are white feathers with flecks of sandy brown sprinkled in, and they land around you in a circular formation. And it is only just now apparent how large these hawks are. Each stand at about half the height of you, Shamos, with a wingspan easily your full size. Their sharp, beady eyes trained intently on each of you, and you can hear what sounds to be like their tongues clicking, almost as if they were communicating.
Wow.
Those are some big hawks.
Hello there, feathered friends. Slip of the tongue.
Is there any way you guys can you maybe help us get out of here?
Or lead us to water, perhaps.
They continue. They inch themselves forward, taking small steps, and eyeing you down, kind of darting their heads back and forth between you all and each other and themselves.
Can any of you guys speak with animals?
No.
Ah, finally got that fucking thing out of the way. Nadar always talking to my fucking animal encounters.
Yeah, he's a special guy, all right.
Whenever you guys see the return of your mouse.
Under skills, I've got a.
He's a filthy bastard. He ain't coming out.
Hey, don't do that, I'm just trying to find some mouse food.
He really went down a dark path, man. I don't know why I ever hooked up with that guy.
I learned from the best,
Great and beautiful giant hawks. I'm begging you. We're gonna die out here without some help.
We offer you the small man. I was about to say we offer you a sacrifice. I was gonna say you beat me to it. You, the small guy, objectively.
Bitch, I'll stab you.
As you scream that, Roscoe, it sends the hawks into a frenzy, and they. I need everyone to roll initiative.
God damn it.
Oh, come on, man.
Bitch,
Damn.
I'll stab you.
Bitch, I'll stab you.
I rolled a 12.
16.
9.
4.
And Jake, you said you rolled a 16.
16.
Roscoe, what's your dexterity level?
19.
Okay. Okay. Here's the order. It is going to go Hawk 2 goes first. Then it's going to go to Kronk. Then it's going to go Roscoe. Hawk 1, Dametrius. Hawk 3, and Shamos. All right, so Hawk 2 is going. It is probably about 15 feet away. Each of these hawks are positioned probably about 15 away from the you all being the center. Hawk 2 is going to begin walking towards you, and it's going to eye down Roscoe, being the smallest of the group, thinks he's easy prey, and he's going to. Well, you show him differently. And he's going to attack with he's going to try to like peck at you real good. I'm assuming a 6 does not hit, or a 10.
Hell no.
It'd be a 10. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. He tries to peck at you, and you're able to like, oh, what the fuck, or whatever. Give me
What the hell?
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody's doing their Roscoe impression today.
I know, I'm tired of it.
That's gonna bring us down to Kronk.
Okay.
That's what he would have said.
I want to. I'm gonna take a swing at the hawk that tried to peck at Roscoe.
Okay. So really quick, you all notice you all are suffering from heat exhaustion. So there's a few so you're all going to face a couple penalties here. 1, your health is currently halved.
Oh,
2,
Not good.
you will be facing a roll or a penalty on all of your rolls.
Oh, okay.
And that's it. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's it.
That's all I got for you.
And that's about it.
I made it sound a lot worse than it was gonna be.
Yeah,
still sounds
you're gonna
pretty
face
bad.
some penalties.
sounds quite reasonable.
But it's a pretty heavy penalty for your
It
rolls.
is a heavy penalty, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need you to go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So that's a dirty 18.
It's actually gonna be
But-
13, which is still
Okay,
gonna
but
hit.
then I get a +3 on my strength and a +4 on my axe.
Okay, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I think it's a D12.
Are you hitting with your battle axe? I'm assuming.
Yes, my great axe. Okay, so it's 2 + 3 + 4. That is what, 10? No, 9.
Okay. Yeah, you swing your battle axe and leave a nice large gash in the hawk's chest, and it reels back and screeches in pain. And as you swing Kronk, you are going to lose a quarter of your current health
What?
Oh, shit.
as you
Can
exert
Demet-
yourself in an already exhausted state.
Nice.
I'm just gonna free speech here.
Yeah.
Precious creatures of the desert, we mean you no harm. We just need to get to that town over there.
They pay you no mind.
Okay.
They see us as food, Dimitri.
Big mistake.
Have they even exuded a little bit of reaction that they might understand we're talking to them at all?
You know what, Roscoe? That's a very specific question. Go ahead and
Yes.
roll perception or investigation, actually.
What's the intelligence?
Yep.
Okay, that'll be a 17.
17. You do see, as you all you notice as the party attempts to speak to the Hawks, that they do seem aware. That you see them show intent to listen, as in like pausing what they're doing or like slowing their movement, just like little signs that show that they can understand that like things are being said, but obviously they are paying them no mind.
Okay. Great Hawks! We've just come from that forest way back there. Do you know what's in that forest? The flesh! I know you've seen the flesh if you live around here. Anything at all? No.
None. Why? Shamos,
Yes.
roll a religion check for me.
Religion check?
Yep.
Is that just a...
Take your pick. Any religion up for grabs.
Oh, D20, right?
Yep.
17, baby.
17, and that's going to be with an intelligence modifier.
These are some Egyptian assholes, I'm telling you.
19 then.
What an astute observation, James, because Shamos,
Oh no.
you recognize very distinct features of some of these hawks and can piece them together from maybe some literature that you've read before, and notice that and can determine or defer that these have to be some sort of creature being controlled by none other than Ra.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
right.
the sun
Folsom
asshole,
is
too.
where we defeated Osiris.
Yeah.
Right.
Ra, the sun, asshole Hawks.
Wait.
It makes sense.
These hawks, they're being controlled by Ra.
Are they now?
Egyptian
And who is
guy.
Ra?
He's an Egyptian god.
Of the sun!
Right.
Okay.
Ra, spare us.
Demetrius only knows and acknowledges Greek gods. By
Great
the way.
Great Hawks! We have felt the pain of the sun, and we recognize your ruler's excellency. And we simply are asking for some respite from this exuberant heat he has created.
Roscoe, it is your turn, by the way.
I'm just talking it out. I don't want to be carried away by a giant bird.
Spare us from this heat, blasted birds.
We beg of you. We need to get to Folsom.
Wait. You wouldn't want to kill us anyway. We came from the forest. The flesh is on us.
Oh.
Why would you? Fine, whatever.
Do they have any reaction?
Yeah, actually, you see that they eye you over with concern, and I'm going to roll a perception check for them. This is going to be like a collective perception check.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not bueno. Hold on. Yeah, they're like, that's bullshit.
Yeah, it's okay.
You just have goddamn smart hawks.
They didn't like that I was trying to be a little bitch for Ra at all. They didn't care.
They've taken their eyes off of you. They see you're a Ra simp, and they're like, all right, cool. We'll like move on.
Everybody! Power to the sun god!
Curses on that, Roscoe.
One reaches a wing out to bump you, dap you up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Roscoe, is that your turn? Like, are you?
Oh, dude, I don't know. I'm gonna do one thing and get carried away.
Do it.
Roscoe, you blasphemer.
You know what? And he's gonna pick up a handful of sand and throw it at the hawk and the nearest hawk.
Ooh, pocket sand. Give me
Sand.
a ranged. I guess it's just like ground sand, but give me a ranged attack roll on that.
Ground sand.
He puts it in his pocket and then takes it back out.
It's not gonna hit. I don't think it's a 15.
Oh yeah, that hits. Why wouldn't that hit?
It's on 15, boy.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a
what
good
these
roll.
hawks are made
Yeah, but
of.
these are sun god hawks, so you don't know. I mean, we don't know.
That's fair. I mean, I purposely don't give you the stats. Yeah, that hits. And the hawk has been blinded.
Nice one.
You like that, bitch?
Yeah,
He
he's
like put its wings up. It's like
yeah, it's like trying to blink really hard, but I don't know.
His eyes are all red.
Yeah,
You want some of that?
the other two hawks come over and like try to pat its back, consoling. No, it is down to the first hawk who doesn't like what you just did, Roscoe, and he's going to.
Carry him away.
Yeah, actually, he's going to run and take flight and try to grab Roscoe in one swell motion. Roscoe, I need you to make a strength saving roll to beat what I just rolled. I'm not going to tell you what I just rolled.
And this would not be a situation in which I could use uncanny dodge.
Yeah, you can.
yeah, there we go.
Well, I mean, I'll still make the roll, and I guess. Well, I rolled 19 dirty. It's gonna be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Actually, I beat that with a dirty 21. But go.
Oh no.
Well, it says uncanny dodge when an attacker hits
Wait.
you with an attack.
No, you beat it. Never mind. I read my thing wrong. You beat it.
Backflip.
Yeah, so the hawk does grab you, but you're able to, I guess, like punch it in the hawk kidney, and it drops you immediately.
Great.
Such a fun slap.
And I'm gonna give you damage for that. Give me like give me a D6.
He's a little scrapper, isn't he?
You want me to? Okay, that's a 5.
5. Okay, it takes this hawk takes 5 damage, but you also lose a quarter of your health for the exertion from your exhaustion.
Okay.
Weren't we already half down, too?
Yep.
Yes.
Man, you're an ass.
Scooby likes to take giant chunks out of your health before you can do anything about it.
it's my fetish. Don't kink shame me.
You mean so? You said you dropped me down to half. I'm then going to take a quarter.
your
Yes,
current
that's what
health.
that's happened to me.
And
Oh dear.
and that's gonna bring us down to Demetrius.
Okay.
Dimitri, get us out of here.
Demetrius is gonna cast banishment on 2 of the hawks.
Can you just do that? Can you just cash banishment on 2 hawks?
All right, hang on. All right, let me read it to you first. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demiplane. While there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space, if that space is occupied. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise, returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. Otherwise, the target doesn't return. And then at higher levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of fifth level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each slot above the 4th level.
Okay,
so that's why I chose 2.
You're okay. I got it. Okay.
And they're not native to our plane, right?
What is your? I'm trying to see.
Save DC.
Yeah. What is your save DC?
It would be 15.
15. Okay. I can't wait to fucking roll this twice. All right. You hear one.
Oh wait. I want to set this up first.
Okay.
So Demetrius is gonna be like, "Hey!" to get their attention.
Okay, and let's say Hawk 1 and Hawk 2, Sandy Boy and the Kidney Punch turn toward you.
Okay, and he's just gonna do jazz hands, and he's like, "Check this out," and then he's gonna banish him.
All right, Sandy Boy goes. Wait.
I love that noise.
That was good.
And Sandy Boy is gone.
But Cole, hang on. Hey, Cole. Are they native to our
Okay, let me.
our
If
plane?
if the target is native to a different plane of existence, you hear a pop,
Oh yeah, duh.
which is why you hear the.
Okay. Well, he's gone.
That leaves.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Roscoe punched him into another plane.
Roscoe looks to the other 2 hawks and he's like, "You want this work?" And he picks up another handful of sand.
The other one still can't see what's going on. The third hawk is not deterred though, but it is going to bring it. Actually, it is hawk number 3's turn, who is also gonna take you up on your challenge there, Roscoe.
God.
Oh God.
Go ahead and roll again, Roscoe.
Try me, bitch. This one's lower. Wait, what is it?
Want this
Strength?
work?
Is that what you said? Strength?
Yep.
Oh, this one's only a 12.
He grabs you, or he's definitely able to. So, do you want to use your uncanny dodge?
I guess if it hits, I use my reaction to half the attack's damage against me. Is what it says.
Okay. He picks you up, and he flies really, really high. And you're really going for that kidney again, but you just can't quite land the blow.
Do we just hear like? Ah.
Yeah, and he drops you from
No!
really,
Oh, damn.
really high, and you get.
Wait, can we try and catch him?
Yeah, I was gonna say Shamos has the turn, right?
Yeah.
have turn
Let
next.
me roll damage first.
Oh, we can't catch him, so he doesn't take damage.
Well, let me roll damage, and then just so I have it in my head.
Okay.
You better half it at least. Maybe.
All right. Who wants to try to catch him?
Is it my turn?
It is going to be your
is.
turn as he's falling.
You use levitate.
I don't have that.
Do you have any?
I have an idea, but I don't know if I can cast it on myself.
Okay.
What?
Can I cast polymorph on myself?
Yeah, you can absolutely.
What?
Okay,
What?
I'm going to transform myself into a giant hawk.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, dude.
Pick a better giant bird.
No,
Yeah,
he picked giant hawk.
Damn it.
Well,
Yep.
the one like the
You
same
spoke
one
it.
as theirs.
He spoke it into existence.
The heat exhaustion has confused me, and I'm scared of Nick now.
I'm going to read this really quick. This spell transform a creature that you can see within range into a new form, an unwilling which can apply to yourself. An unwilling creature must make a Wisdom saving throw. You don't need to do that. Transformation lasts for the duration, which is up to 1 hour, or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's. or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. You all don't need to worry about that. The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. So Nick,
he could cast it on Roscoe then, too, right?
He could, yes. Do you want to cast it on yourself, or you want to cast it on Roscoe?
Well, I'm just trying.
Because you are in all forms besides mentally turning yourself into one of these hawks, which means you are gaining its stats in all ways.
Bro,
but I get to control myself, right?
Yes, you do get to control yourself.
Hear me out.
Would that be his only move, though?
That's his only current move. Yes. Well, he could. Movement doesn't count, so he could save. He could turn himself into a hawk and go save Roscoe.
Okay, cool. Turn yourself into a pickle.
Or hear me out, dude. Hear me out. This hawk, he's pissed. All right, his buddy turned into nothingness. His other buddy got hit by a pocket sand, so he picks the little ass dude up and he drops him, and that little dude turns into a slightly smaller giant hawk. How pissed off would that guy be, though?
I don't know. We'll have to have it happen to determine that.
Can he speak in hawk form?
I don't think so. I don't think it says that the speech is altered. I think it just gives you stats.
Yeah.
Here goes.
Right,
The creature is limited in its action. It can perform by nature of its uniform, and it cannot speak, cast spells, or take any other actions.
Okay, all right.
Which means you are stuck in this form until you pass out or die for an hour.
Presumably communicate with the hawks, though.
You cannot speak.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn Roscoe into a bird.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna turn him into a hawk.
Like a regular hawk or
The giant-sized hawk like them.
Roscoe, you turn into a hawk. Roscoe, these are your new stats with your I'm gonna lower your health tremendously.
That's amazing.
Hold on, let me get a free page.
Your health is now at 4.
Okay.
Your AC is 10. You have
Okay.
20. You have 20 feet of movement on land, 40 in the air. Your strength is 11. Dexterity is 15, and Constitution is 9.
Okay.
Your intelligence is 12. Your wisdom is 6, and your charisma is 3.
Okay.
How does that change from him normally?
You can bite, scratch, or are your 2 primary moves, and do whatever else you would normally do as a hawk. So you turn into a hawk, and
James, you just hear
Wait, what is the damage on bite and scratch?
Well, we're not gonna get that far. I hate to cut you short, but we're not gonna get that far, because.
Okay, so what happens here?
Yeah, paint this whole thing that happens.
All right, Shamos, you do your and transform Roscoe into a hawk who, I guess, like right before he lands, understands that he's a hawk and can fly.
Just throws his wings out.
Yeah, and like allows him to sort of do a crash landing, which does deplete the rest of his health to the point where he's unconscious. But it does save his life, because that would have literally killed him if he had dropped.
Dametrius, upon seeing this, hot shit, Shamus, that's great.
And then also, I don't know why I told you this, probably because I'm making it up on the spot, but Roscoe, you have now turned back into your regular form and are unconscious in the sand.
I did not get to live that.
You did
why
not.
Did you read me all the stats?
Because I'm making it up. Because I'm making it up as I go. That's why.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Because you know what? Really can't plan for fucking polymorph my buddy into a giant hawk.
This is
Hey,
one
that's
of
your
the
problem.
coolest battles we've had so far, though. This is pretty cool.
I was gonna, ride on his back and be like hawk warrior.
Take us to Folsom, yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like I'd let you assholes on. Cover Dametrius, he could get the road.
I saved your life.
He would not fit on you. He's so big.
And it's at this moment that you all feel the intense heat of the sun grow even stronger. And I need everyone to make a concept. No, that's perfect. That's actually perfect, because I need you all to make a Constitution saving roll to see if you even stay conscious.
Do I? I'm already unconscious.
Yeah, so no, you're fine. You're not gonna roll a Constitution
I have a
saving.
feeling, guys, we're supposed to go unconscious.
19.
How do I do this again? Just make a regular roll.
Yep, D20 add Constitution.
Why? You're hawk.
Fuck.
But you
8.
spelled that. Hawks go?
Hawks go!
Looks like a T. Looks like hawk.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
You said you got a 12.
I got 8.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, wait.
9. Is that a 9 or is...
If the dot's on the bottom, it's a 6.
Yes, 6. Yeah.
Okay. Kronk and Shamos, you both pass out from the heat.
I tried.
Dametrius, you crumple to, I guess, 2 knees, with 2 others standing up.
right.
Using your what kind of weapon do you have? Just the mace?
A trident.
A trident. You that's perfect because you're using the trident sort of as a cane almost to keep yourself standing as the hawks grow ever closer, seemingly unfazed by this intense heat. As they approach, you swing with extreme effort, trying to keep them at bay, just to keep yourself alive and conscious just a little bit longer. And that's when you hear a faint voice in the distance. And this is when you slip into unconsciousness.
Blasted birds.
Perfect. And this is perfect that I made you all make Constitution saving rolls because we're going to use those same ones. Due to your pure adrenaline, Dametrius, you were the first to wake up. And and you find yourself.
I'm sorry. It's a great noise.
Cold steel.
You find yourself in a shaded area lying on nice, cool hay. You look around you and you see...
Why hay, Zach? Why? Because he's...
Well, maybe if you listen to me, it'll all become apparent.
All right.
As your senses return, you take in your surroundings and you find yourself in a barn. Around you are more unoccupied stables, though the smell...
Barn?
If you would listen...
Fucking asshole.
Around you are unoccupied stables, though the smell indicates that at least at some point these stables are in use, as well as the rest of your compatriots lying in their own respective piles of hay. Everybody's in hay, not just you.
Okay. So I was taking that personally.
Because you're in a barn, and if you use context clues, you're probably in fucking Folsom.
Well, you know what, Demetrius, the first emotion he experiences instead of relief seeing his comrades in the barn next to him is just he's pissed off now that he's in the barn. It's like,
Of course they would assume I belong here.
Why don't you roll a perception check for me, Demetrius?
Curse this damn town.
15.
15, perfect. There are 2 things that become immediately apparent to you. 1, you hear the sound of music being played. And 2, you see where it's being played from. You look up, and you see sitting in an alcove above one of the stables, one of his legs dangling over the ledge with a guitar in his hands, a young man. You see this man sitting... Oh, sorry, I double-typed. Playing his... God bless, hold on. Let me redo this, I'm sorry.
His leg hanging over.
you look up and you see a young man sitting in one of the many alcoves above the stables, playing a guitar while one of his legs hangs over the side as it swings. He's wearing a very weathered tawny linen shirt with dark brown linen pants and an old leather boot and old leather boots.
Just one.
He's only got one boot.
His curly Isaac Newton styled hair is tied up into a sort of ponytail, revealing his elvish ears. He notices you rising and stirring, and he seems elated that you are conscious. He jumps down into another separate pile of hay. Well, thank goodness you're awake. I was really getting worried there.
Yes, I appreciate, I'm assuming you took us in here, sir.
Well, me and a couple of my friends here in Folsom, we saw the ruckus out there, and it's not very common for us to see birds that large, especially hawks. We wanted to make sure everything was all right, maybe get some good eating in the time being, and that's when we stumbled upon you lot.
Listen, friends, I mean no offense by this, but your diction is absolutely atrocious. I can hardly make out what you're saying.
Well,
What is your cursed accent?
it's Fantasy Australia.
That's old reliable if I ever heard.
Fantasy what?
Fantasy Australia. You know.
I think you communicate better through your instrument from the sounds of it.
And that's another thing I should have noted. He was playing beautifully. This is going to be a familiar character to you guys, but I guess you just don't remember. Yeah, so he's jumped down. He's in.
Right.
It is. He has let you know the situation and why you guys are here.
And that is?
Well, we found you in the desert, and we wanted to make sure that you didn't burn alive out there.
We were doing just fine on our own, thank you very much.
Ah, yeah, you're just taking a little nap in front of the giant hawks trying to eat you, huh? Yeah.
Can the rest of us wake up? Please?
Yeah.
Are we still slept?
You all start to
Rouse.
rouse and stir yourselves awake. I'll say the rest of the group here is following your suit there, Centaur.
Yeah, indeed. Welcome back, my compatriots.
As Roscoe wakes up, he shoots up and he T-poses kind of. And goes, "Ah!"
Might have hit your head there on the way down, didn't you, mate?
I swear I had wings a second ago.
How did you hit your head there?
Back me up, guys. Come on.
Roscoe,
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's alright, we'll get one of the sorcerers here to patch him up and...
No! Actually, yes. Maybe, because our sorcerer is a little incompetent.
No, Roscoe, come now. We
Just
saw
saying.
a lot of things out in that desert. It's, we must have just imagined it, surely, boy.
I was a bird,
I'm sure you were.
and I could fly away from all
Shamos,
my
what is he
problems.
talking about?
I don't know.
Tears begin to well in Roscoe's eyes as he dreams of flying away from all of his problems.
Oh,
Finally being able to escape the pain and sadness.
friend, it's gonna be alright. You're safe now.
I'm good.
You could be whatever you want to be, I promise. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Well, don't get ideas in the boy's head.
You want one of our sorcerers to cast polymorph on you?
No.
One of
Okay.
your sorcerers.
Oh, right. Well, I suppose I should introduce myself now that everybody's conscious. My name is Bry. I'm Bry.
Bry?
Is it Bry, like short for Brian?
It's more like just Bray, like
B-R-A-Y.
that's it. You got it, mate.
Oh,
Really good
Oh,
at spelling there.
Bray, like, hey.
Yeah,
So
sort of,
haplessly
but with a
laid me down in.
well, it's sort of the closest thing we have to beds here.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm
Uh,
sure.
I mean, that's what I sleep in, just in a little
You have
alcove
to
up
forgive
there.
my friend. He's a little sensitive.
No, it's okay. I'd be sensitive too if I passed out in the desert. Anyway, welcome to Folsom. Well,
Oh.
I should say welcome to what we've built at Folsom so far.
So what happened here?
Real tragedy. A few years ago, an orc tribe, a barbarian tribe, for one reason or another, we're not entirely sure, decided to, I suppose they didn't really need a reason, decided to ransack and kill everybody in the town.
Demetrius is like, he's kind of like nervously searching his thoughts to see if he recalls
Yeah, I was gonna say,
his own barbarian orc tribe.
Roscoe looks
Raiding
at
town.
Demetrius and he gives him the eyes.
We kept hearing about this ravaging centaur who kept healing all the... No, I'm kidding. Well, yeah, they came through, killed everybody in the town, and
Well, it doesn't sound that bad.
yeah,
Surely they had reasons.
Those barbarians have no honor.
No, they have reasons. Come now.
well, reason or not, a lot of innocent lives lost here, and
They were guilty.
for the last few years, it's sort of been a ghost town for better or worse. No pun intended. It actually used to be let's call it an actual ghost town, but seemingly out of nowhere, the curse was lifted, and all those poor souls were laid to rest. And
But wouldn't Bray know that? Sorry, wouldn't Bray know that it was?
Of course he does. He doesn't mean he
The
wants you to
God
know.
Hunters.
Oh,
You guys are just like guys. He doesn't know you.
we're just dudes.
Just guys being dudes.
I was
We
gonna say
should
we're
ask
just
him.
dudes being guys.
We should ask him.
Well, that
What?
would not come up in organic speech.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how's that gonna come up?
Well, when you
Listen.
Well, he come out the first with something,
Do you know these guys that we've never met?
right? Bray said that the God Hunters lifted it, right, just to us now.
No, he
No.
said that the curse was just kind of
The curse-
unexplained.
But he knows.
Lifted unexplained.
Inexplicably.
Inexplicably, yeah.
He
thank you-
knows.
thank
He
you,
just wouldn't
Steven.
tell random people he just met.
So why don't we ask him?
Well,
How'd the
because
curse
that
kill
would
it?
never happen. We
How
would
did,
just
how did the curse kill it?
That's called metagaming.
I mean, he is a sorcerer. It's not too far out
Anyway.
of the realm.
You said the curse was lifted, and now it's just a regular town.
Well, we're trying to make it a regular town. Well, you've actually come at a great time. Myself and a bunch of settlers here are trying to rebuild the town to make it a new home for many of the people who have been ravaged by the war that's been going on.
Mr. Bray,
Yes,
I have a question.
Of course, but by the way, I don't think I've called anybody's name here.
Oh, I'm Roscoe. Hi.
I'm Roscoe.
I am-
Nice to meet you.
I'm Kronkaxar, but you
Kronk.
can call me Kronk.
I like that, Crunk.
Shamos.
Gotcha, Samuel.
I'm the horse in the stable.
That's Dimitri.
He's really moody sometimes.
It's alright. I can tell that you all been through a lot. I can see it in your eyes. This ain't the first. Well,
Yeah, man. You know what's going on in that forest over there?
more than I'd like
No.
to let on there, Roscoe.
I do have a question that's been bothering me.
Of course, Crunk.
How are you shielding yourselves from that dreadful heat?
Well, I mean, it's a little humid outside, but
Did you not, when you rescued us, did you not experience the heat?
no.
We were attacked by the hawks that were controlled by Ra.
Attacked is a pretty strong word there, Roscoe. I think we were just having a misunderstanding.
But the hawks?
By Ra, the sun god.
Yes.
You know, the Egyptian dude with the stuff and the sun.
What makes you think that? And sort of a dark expression kind of covers his face there. What makes you think that Ra had anything to do with it?
Well, we made a history check or something.
Oh, well, I mean, you can't turn down the history check now, can you? You can't. I mean,
No.
that's like right on point. It's
We have reason to believe that's what it was.
irrefutable proof there, huh?
Damn.
I'm shitting you.
Everybody's just so mean.
Well, the heat caused us to pass out. I mean, with every move, I felt my strength being sapped.
And he's a lizard. Look at him.
Usually, I have a very high heat tolerance.
I mean, it's decently high, yeah, for
What-
sure.
I wonder if Raw had something to do with it as well.
This
Well-
was inexplicable.
Gentlemen. Oh, you're right ahead.
Sorry. How close are we to Bohemia?
Still a couple days out, I'm afraid. But it's actually great that you showed up here.
You're gonna try to make us work because you saved us, and I know that, and I'm gonna guess
No,
I'm
no,
okay.
I would never ask of that. You all are more than welcome to stay here as long as you need to. I would recommend that you rest up at the very least.
That makes sense.
You all are still feeling the effects, while at this very moment, obviously you aren't feeling the heat, but you're still recovering from the effects of the desert and the battle with the hawks.
Hence Demetrius's attitude.
Good save.
I mean, he's an asshole normally, but that's, there's a reason to.
But yeah, mates, you're welcome to stay here as long as you need to. In fact, we have sort of a concert here coming up in tomorrow actually, assuming it doesn't get interrupted.
Well, why did you say that? Makes me feel like, it might.
There might be a plot point, right? It makes you feel like there might be a plot point,
right?
oriented with the concert that I just told you about, where you'd be 100% right there, Roscoe.
It's gonna be as a broken guitar string.
I guess we better stay and wait and find out.
You might want to.
Could we perhaps stay in some better lodging than a barn?
I don't know. I
Well,
kinda like it.
I suppose I could ask one of the residents if they have some extra room, but a lot of us volunteers are actually staying here in this stable. And he kind of points upward to the alcoves that litter, or I should say, they sort of sprinkle the top of the barn again above the stables that would normally be used for storage, but you can see that they've been turned into like makeshift lodges. Just filled with hay, maybe a couple bags for like clothes and personal belongings. You see, a lot of us came from far and away here to help rebuild Folsom.
Where do you hail from?
Far away, mate. Let's say that. Long ways.
Oh, the moon base.
And Demetrius just kind of speaks to the rest of his group.
We have quite a knack for meeting vague characters, don't we?
Yeah, for real.
Truly. If we are to trust you, Bray, you might do better sharing your truths.
He can't narratively yet. We're not there yet. We gotta do something else first.
Well, forgive me for not playing along, Roscoe.
No, you all play however you'd like to play here. Well, I'm originally born in Fantasy Australia, and that's just gonna be a place to put on the map now. Cause
I like it. Yeah.
You're all right.
Wait, the land down under?
The land down under, the one and only.
Where there's lots of rue.
And you walk 500 miles, and you walk 500 more, and that's just about all there is to do there.
I liked how you said that, Jake.
Yeah.
That was great. All right, sorry.
No, you're quite all right. But I move around a lot. I'm sort of a wanderer. Let's is the best way to put it.
A sojourner.
Right. You all seem to be adventurers yourselves.
That's right. Yeah, we're on a kind of a big quest right now.
Now, Bray, we very much appreciate your kindness. Is there a local establishment where we can possibly get a drink and maybe a good meal?
Of course, there's one of the first places we built was a lodge just in case for tourism here. We've actually have a camp outside of town as well, just to accommodate any extra people coming in for the concert tomorrow. It's supposed to be a pretty big event, but you all are more than welcome to come. It's a charity event. 70% of the proceeds are going to go toward rebuilding the town, while the other 30% are going toward another charity about rebuilding another land. The Raise the Moon Fund, if you ever heard of it.
No.
What?
What is
Raise
that?
the moon?
It's a fund to help those who face damage from the fallen moon a few months before.
The
Fallen
fallen
what?
moon?
Fallen moon?
Now surely you've heard about the falling moon. It just
No, Bray, enlighten us, please.
the
Why are you
They-
Australian now?
Yeah, why are you
too?
like me? Like enlighten
I
us.
know. Did I just take in that? Sorry.
you kind of jumped on it.
I'm a little softened by the wine that I'm drinking currently.
No, Bray, enlighten us, please.
Well, about a few months ago, several people reported that it seemed like the moon itself fell from the sky. Obviously, if you look up at night, it's still there, but some sort of gigantic mountain of sorts fell right from the sky, and some of the pieces damaged some towns and left people without homes. And not only that, but seemed to destroy an entire village where it landed, and that's why 30% of the proceeds are going toward those victims to help rebuild their town. And
Where did it land?
The moon fell from the sky, landed on a village north of Sawyersville.
I knew it.
Just out of curiosity, did Santa happen to stop by these damaged villages?
You got my mate.
So you don't know?
I don't. Sorry.
Son of a...
Okay.
I'm going to kill
We're gonna go get
Okay.
Dimitri some water.
Will you just take him?
Come on, Dimitri.
Mike,
Shamos, come with me.
I'm not drinking from the trough.
No, there's no need for a trough. We've got a
gonna get you a
tavern
glass.
right in town.
A proper glass.
Now listen, I'd be remiss not to tell you, you're more than welcome to stay here, but there are some dangers. As I spoke of, the concert, it's not just going to be interrupted by a broken guitar string or some rowdy crowds. There's those orcs that I told you about have caught wind that the town's being rebuilt.
Oh, so you know about this ahead of time?
Yes.
Well,
How did you get this intelligence?
Well, word travels.
Why aren't you canceling the concert?
Because it's for too good of a cause, mate.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a
And-
big deal.
Yeah, but it sounds like lives are at stake there,
Wait,
Bray.
we could be security.
Lord Roscoe. Oh my God.
Now that
Why would you
be,
sign us up for something like this?
Now that's a good idea there, Roscoe. We all we've got plenty of strong hands here, but you all look
damn
like
it,
a
I need a
capable
drink.
bunch.
Bray, can we reconvene once we get our friend sorted here?
No, it's fine. You keep talking to him. I will go and get a drink.
No.
And
Demetrius walks out.
Demetrius, as you're walking out, you're walking out the barn at the large double doors, and as you bump into somebody.
Oh, pardon me, son.
Oh, it's Demetrius? And there in front of you stands a young man with a short, scraggly beard, with equally scraggly chestnut hair, wearing blue robes and a wooden sorcerer's staff. It's me, Jeff.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. How
Eh.
the time has flown. How have you been, dear lad?
I'm great. What are you?
Oh,
Do-
give it here.
And then Demetrius just embraces him.
And you embrace, and that's gonna end the scene.
No, I don't want
Oh,
to.
go ahead. Do it.
Oh well, it's kind of different now with him there. I was gonna do something off to the side with Shamos.
Oh, we can start it off with the next episode then.
Okay.
Remember,
Jeffrey, I'm coming. Just give me till next Thursday.
Roscoe, I'm so excited to see you and
I
scene.
miss you.